Good afternoon, class. My name is Susan Young, and today I'll be speaking about the effects that minimum wage increase has on small businesses in America. One of the hardest parts about understanding this change is knowing the pros and cons of minimum wage increase on small businesses. Minimum wage is positive for both the employees and the local economy, however, it can be seen as problematic for lots of small businesses. The most recent big minimum wage increase happened in 2018, and that was the first one since 2009. It was a much needed change for the average worker, considering the fact that most average workers could not afford basic things like health insurance and housing, rent, bills, food, etc. Things that you need to support not only yourself but also your family. Small businesses make a much larger part of the American economy than most people think. Small businesses make about 54% of all U.S. sales. And with them taking over this much of the economy, that also means that they employ a large percentage of the American citizens. So that means that this change really affects the small businesses more than you would think. This change happened in 20 states across the U.S. It is pictured in the diagram in my presentation. Most of these states were paying between $5 and $8 an hour minimum wage. This change in 2018 went from that amount to paying between $8 and $14 per hour. This is a big change in large states like New York that are heavily populated because the higher minimum wage made it more accessible for people to comfortably live. Another big controversy when it comes to payment is that men and women for a long time have been paid different amounts. So it's been a big controversy because women have not been paid as much as men to do the same job. Women make up about 2/3 of the minimum wage workers. So this change really does affect women because it gives them an opportunity to make more money and as much as men for doing entry-level jobs. This also increases the average annual income. That is important because some people see it as a positive thing and some people see it as a negative thing. The average annual income increasing can cause inflation in the economy, causing the cost of living to go up. Whereas currently, with the economy staying like it is and people making more, they're able to comfortably pay their bills and have extra money to put back into the economy, which increases the stability of small businesses because they're getting money fed back into them, which allows them to have the extra funding to increase the money that they're paying their employees. However, some businesses are concerned about this because they're afraid that it'll be too expensive. However, after the first few months of this happening, once the money is put back into the economy, it will overall be a positive thing for small businesses. And that, in my opinion, is a huge positive thing about this change. The local economy being stimulated by the working class overall helps everybody, and the increase of business allows for flexibility in wages. It helps Americans to support their families, to support themselves, to not feel as stressed out or anxious about financial situations, and encourages them to put money back into the local community. So, because of these reasons, you're able to see the pros and cons of the minimum wage increase in America that happened in 2018, and as it will continue to happen in several other states, you'll understand why it's very positive and sometimes why it can be negative, and the effect that it has on our country, on the American people, and on small businesses. Thank you.